challenging me.
Android 21!
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 weirdly sexualized fighting game characters.
Time for some entertainment. Stand in my way?
Let me warn
I'll
you.
break your back.
Side effects may include nausea, headaches, and death.
Make it fleshy, guys!
For this list, we're looking at characters from fighting games that are sexualized despite how bizarre or deadly they are. Did you find any of these brawlers strangely attractive? Share your guilt in the comments below. Number 10. Felicia, Darkstalkers series. Players who like clawing their opponents can't go wrong with maining Felicia. She's been bringing the feline fury since the first Darkstalkers. However, her presence has always left us so confused. Is she a busty anthropomorphic cat or a human with feline characteristics? Based on her features, we're inclined to believe she's more woman and less cat. But that makes the fact she's clad only in her own fur even more striking. Look, we love Felicia with all our hearts. But if you're gonna do the whole cat lady thing, at least go all the way like the designers did with John Talbane. He's basically a full dog. Number 9. Valentine, Skullgirls.
Side effects may include nausea, headaches, and death.
Make it fleshy, guys!
Valentine is arguably the most, well, alluring of the Skullgirls. Her bewitching voice, outfit, and figure certainly make her stand out. However, does anyone else get the feeling that Valentine is trying to be too many things at once? She's double-dipping into the attractive nurse and captivating ninja archetypes. Which are you, Valentine? A nurse with the tools of a ninja? A ninja with the tools of a nurse? Or are you just both? Do you beat people up, then nurse them back to health? It might be a good idea to pick one.
Everyone has a weakness.
Number 8. Ino, Guilty Gear series.
だだこねてんじゃねえよ。とにかくじっとしてろ。
Ino is another example of a character double-dipping into incongruous categories, this time as a witchy musician. Alright, we'll admit that combination is actually pretty cool. But Ino's backstory is basically nonsense. When humanity was in danger of extinction, all their hope for the future became a force known as magical foci. Inu came to be after this energy was placed inside a human body. How the collective hopes and dreams of humanity resulted in a vicious, manipulative, guitar-wielding fighter with a witch's hat is anyone's guess. All we know is that Guilty Gear gets really freaking weird.
もう我慢できない。
Number 7. Nyotengu, Dead or Alive series.
Time for some entertainment.
Sure, at a glance, there's nothing obviously disturbing about Nyotengu, and she wouldn't have made the list had she been introduced a lot earlier in the series. What makes her a tad uncomfortable is that she had almost the exact same moveset as the monstrous Tengu Bankotsubo, the final boss of Dead or Alive 2. Although we know they're two different characters, it still feels weird playing what is essentially a more shapely version of a cruel mythical creature. It doesn't help seeing Nyotengu occasionally lick her lips when she wins.
Finished already? How unsatisfying.
Number 6. Makoto Nanya, Blaze Blue series.
Stand in my way?
Let me warn
I'll
you.
break your back.
Felicia isn't the only humanoid animal fighter on our list. Makoto is part hyperactive squirrel, part human warrior, which really makes you wonder, why are all the adorable animals getting thick thighs and buxom bodies? Whoever looked at a squirrel and pictured these kinds of curves and a tiny top and skirt? You know what, we don't want to know. What makes her stand out even more is the barely there outfit she wears in battle and some unlockable character art. We wouldn't know whether to give this cute squirrel girl a pat on the head or ask her on a date.
Huh? You don't like these clothes? My skirt's too short? Aw, I thought it was pretty cute.
Number 5. Unknown, Tekken series. We are aware that Unknown could be a version of Jun Kazama from Tekken 2 who would later appear in the tag tournament spin-offs. This gorgeous villainess is covered head to toe in purple slime, and that's it. But just like the mystery of her outfit, her story has never been properly cleared up. Gameplay-wise, Unknown is basically a substitute for that wooden dummy Mokujin. Like that character, she just copies everyone else's moves. There was also supposedly going to be a storyline where she's revealed to be Jun's sister, but it never officially happened. So we have this extremely attractive villainess in purple stuff that has no real purpose in the story. You're basically playing as Hot Mokujin. Number 4, Iroha, Samurai Showdown series. Okay, we can see the allure behind the insanely attractive Iroha. However, this character holds a dark secret that may lead you to see her in a different light. Ready for this? This buxom beauty is actually a crane that transformed into the deadly maid you see before you. This is especially evident when she performs her special move, where she lays the smackdown on her victim and briefly changes back into her true bird self. So first it was cats, then squirrels, now birds. What's next? Number 3, Valdo, Soul Calibur series. The Soul series has its own roster of good-looking guys and gals, but when it comes to the most sexualized, all eyes are on Valdo, and not in a flattering way. Just the manner in which this pale, deadly contortionist moves gives us the creeps. Is his idle moonwalk supposed to get us blushing? We're actually more compelled to run and hide, especially when he starts walking crab style and thrusting the air. And what's with all this moaning and hissing? This dude's got issues, and his freaky fighting style is just creepy. Number 2, Android 21, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Android 21 made her debut in Dragon Ball FighterZ as the main antagonist of the story, and honestly, it left us feeling pretty confused about her whole existence, as well as how we should react to it. She's basically an attractive female version of Majin Buu with the slightly playful nature of Kid Buu. Oh yeah, and she will devour anyone who stands in her way by turning them into a delicious cupcake or macaroon. Oh, the savagery, the inhumanity. Why did she have to be designed like such a bae?
It's your fault for challenging me.
Android 21!
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Mew 12, Blaze Blue series. It's just Noelle Vermillion as a mecha with a more revealing outfit. Lee Mei, Mortal Kombat series. A beautiful but bland Mortal Kombat character. Hisako, Killer Instinct. She's alluring until she starts acting like the girl from The Ring.
Supreme victory!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Mileena, Mortal Kombat series.
It makes me the perfect warrior.
The perfect savage, perhaps. Round 1, fight.
We return to another science experiment that likes to munch on people. Brought into existence by the warlock Shang Tsung, Mileena is a cannibalistic assassin with a truly intimidating set of chompers and who's been depicted in very revealing clothing across the Mortal Kombat games. The result is an extremely weird fusion of the grotesque and the very attractive, at least when you forget what's underneath the mask. And, well, how she bites people and slurps up their bodily fluids and spits out their bones. It's an extremely strange juxtaposition, but one that's made her a very weird sex symbol.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.